Hello and welcome back to A Taste of Africa. I'm your host Nakimo, and today we are going to learn how to cook cowpeas leaves, also known as black-eyed peas leaves or bean leaves. That is in English. In Swahili we call them Kunde, and in Luhya we call them Likhubi. This is a delicacy in most African countries, Kenya inclusive, and is common among the Luhya people of Kenya. It's also very nutritious and a source of vitamins A, C, and K, and also a source of iron and fiber. Well, before I forget, we need to also know the cultural significance, and in most African cultures, food is more than just sustenance. It's a way to connect with heritage and express cultural identity. The use of cowpeas leaves in traditional dishes represents a connection to the land, to the wisdom of ancestors, and to the communal spirit of sharing meals with loved ones. And so without any further ado, let's get into the kitchen and learn how to prepare it. So today we are making kunde, that is in Kiswahili. In Luhya we call it Likhubi, and our Likhubi is here. I just bought this from the market. I'm yet to make it. So I'll just, you need to take them off from the stems. I'll just do that, then I'll show you after I'm done. That's the first step. You have to take it off from the stems. So there we go. I've removed from the stem. You ensure that you've checked for any other pests that you can get that are not supposed to be in this, so that they are clean. After you've checked and you've removed them, now you can wash them. There are people who prefer to cut them in pieces, but for me, since I'm going to use muhereha, or there are people who use magadi, others use baking powder, so I'll prefer to leave them as they are. So my next step would be to wash them. That I'm very thorough, so I put them in the sink and open the water to run in. Ensure that I use a lot of water, so that's what you should do also. You know, there are times when you get them during the rainy season, you'll get that the mboga has a lot of mud in it, so you need to soak it first for some time, and then so that the soil can remain at the bottom. So depending on whether they are very muddy or very dusty, you'll use your own conscience to tell you if you wash them enough time. So the first step, you soak them just for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you'll remove it and wash it, rinse it, and wash it like 3 to 4 times. Then you'll be good to go. So I'll just do that. Put it into the trough and repeat the process 3 to 4 times. For me, I'll do it 3 times. That's enough. So there we go. I'm now convinced that it is clean after washing 3 times. We can now go ahead and boil it. There are people who will just boil it with water. In case you're boiling it, then you'll have to add in some more water and boil for some time before you go to the next stage. But for me, since I'm adding the munyo muhereha, I don't know, we usually burn some ash from peels of banana peels, or from maize cobs, dried maize cobs. You can also use the remains of beans, so they are usually burnt. Then the ash from it, there's a alkaline solution that is extracted from it. That's what we use in most of these Luhya dishes. I'll be sharing more in the coming videos. So the next step, I'll add in the omunyo muhereha.
I just noticed that I have only a little left. I hope it will be enough. So we add it in, and then we put it on the source of heat. So it's now heating. I'll leave it to heat for some 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes it has boiled enough. So I'll just transfer it to another container, then I can now go to the next. So now all I need is some sliced tomatoes, onions, salt and cooking oil. Add some onions. After they have cooked for some time, you add in the tomatoes. And then you cook, and you also add in some salt to taste. There are also people who prefer to just cook it with oil only. Others prefer to use only onions, but I prefer to use both onions and tomatoes. So according to your preference, you are free to use your own spices. So you have your Likhubi, your Kunde that you had set aside, and your tomatoes have cooked well. So you put them in. Put them in and stir. And ensure that they mix very well. Then you leave them to cook for like 5 minutes. So there you've mixed well and it's boiling well. So you'll just cover it and let it cook for 5 minutes. Then it will be ready for serving. You can serve with ugali. In case you have some accompaniment, chicken, beef, any other, you can serve with that, with ugali. You are free to put in your own spices depending to your own preference. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was as simple as possible. Remember to subscribe to our channel and also share with your friends, and see you in the next one. Thank you.